Hi, good afternoon everybody. This is Brian McKee from Southern Snares and Supply. Just want to do a quick little video here concerning some of you guys that are rendering down things, your bait and lure makers. Just wanted to give you some FYI stuff here. I'm up on top of one of our storage containers. I don't know how many feet I'm off the ground, probably 10 or 12 feet I guess. And for you guys that are rendering down stuff for ingredients or your baits or your lures, just a quick little some information here. Now you notice I've got several white buckets up here, but then over there I've got several of the blue buckets. I picked those up from Lowe's. They're about, I think with the lid, they're about $3. You got a nice mild summer, or you're not getting the heat that you need to, stay away from these white buckets, and I'll show you. If you look there, all right, that bucket is about 123 degrees. All right, well, you go to this blue bucket, you see how much hotter it is? You'd be surprised how much an extra 20-25 degrees makes when you're rendering down your foods, your fats, or whatever you're doing. All right, another tip. I know how tempting it is to go ahead and fill that bucket up. Don't do it. All right, what you want to do is no more than 2/3 of the way. If you fill that up any more than that, it takes longer for the contents to heat up, which means it's going to take longer for everything to render down. All right, so halfway, 2/3 at the very, very most. All right. Now, for you guys that may get your buckets used from like the bakery, you get those food grade buckets. You get these plastic handles like this on some of those. All right, try to stay away from those. What's going to happen is they'll break. Here's a perfect example, and I promise you, those will break at the worst time. I've had several of them break as I'm climbing this ladder, and I end up dropping the bucket. The other thing, the buckets themselves, these lids, all right, these lids, they get up here, they get hot every day. They get fragile, they get brittle. All right, you can see that's when starting to crack. You can get about a season and a half off of these buckets here. After that, trash them, get you some new buckets. You see where that one just broke off? There's another one, broke off. I got to replace all these lids. These have been up here since winter last year. All right, when those start to break, these start to crack just like that, and that's going to let bugs in. That's going to let water in every time it rains, and that's all going to get inside your mixtures, whatever you're rendering down. All right, glass it works pretty well. I prefer the dark blue buckets, the Lowe's buckets. If you got a black bucket, I'm sure it'll get even hotter. All right, rendering down some tail oil, and you notice that bucket is only about half full. That's going to heat up that contents in that bucket a lot faster, and it's going to start rendering it down a whole lot faster than if it was full. So keep that in mind. Just some quick tips for you guys that are rendering down items for your bait and lure making. Y'all have a great day.